tips and tricks on this pretty great deck that I've been playing recently. It's been working pretty well. Let's start off with a pretty lengthy game and with a shorter one. Alright, so in this game, it starts off pretty normal. So just playing custom fleet with a sea monster, Oracle, turtle, and whale. So I'm going to want, these two are the revealers that help the Corporal. This is sort of just random, I guess, to attack. As I go through this, on this map, I really do like to attack right in the middle, so I can, next turn, use my Killer Squid. Even if I do land the attack, I do like to use the Killer Squid again, so I can reveal for my longboat where I need to attack next. Kind of continue as normal, like I said, do this. Now, right here, I'm thinking, this is almost is guaranteed to be a sea turtle or a whale. Now, you might think, well, it could be a sea monster. Yes, it could be a sea monster right here, or right here, and something else. But I really don't think that is the case, and I'm actually going to confirm that it is not the case right here. This next attack. See, so with this sea slug, you're in two places that I'm pretty sure it's definitely not. So this confirms it's not this kind of sea monster, either. And I mean, it's not gonna be this kind of sea monster, because if it was this kind, then where would the other ships go? Then this would have to be a coracle. And then nobody puts their coracle there. So I'm pretty much confirming what this is. It's definitely a whale or a turtle. See much I'm just gonna search, see what I can do. Now right here, I can use my longboat, so I'm definitely gonna use my longboat over here. And I'm gonna save this for a coracle, because I have no idea what is here. But it's not a coracle spot, so it's a good coracle sniping position. Go in here, and here I attack the reveal tiles first, because I know that they're there. I mean, there's the possibility that there could be a coracle and a sea turtle or something right here, or a coracle and like a sea monster like this, or maybe like this. So I just want to be 100% sure I'm getting all the value I can out of my longboat. Now here I'm going with the whale estimate, or the whale or turtle. I attack here just based off a chance, but it does feel a little bit better for a turtle spot than this would, even though the map is pretty symmetrical. Now obviously this does not kill, so it's going to be a whale, which is a very nice first takedown. As the game continues, I lose my squid, so I'm going to have to be careful of what I do from now on. So obviously I just coracle this. That's a nice sea monster, which eliminates, actually makes it a bit harder because I not only have this two smaller ships left. Now here, with the sea slug, you might think, oh, you might just go all around, but I decided to go right here because I think this could be a turtle spot. And the only other turtle spots are like around here, but he's spreading his ships out, so it's probably spread out. Probably not going to be here because that's attached. So I'm thinking it's going to be here. And right now I'm just trying to find out where his turtle is. Now here, I do attack his ship because I just want to be 100% safe. Because he could take out my longboat if he had gotten a successful turtle attack. I do want to play it safe instead of scouting. But now I know he's going to go for my sea slug 100%, so I'm going to scout right here. Now, this is a scout because the turtle can only be this or this. And now I know it's 100% this on the turtle. And the attack here also was able to guarantee that's not a coracle. Because I don't want to waste a longboat on just one coracle. So here I just longboat this, take the turtle down, don't have to worry about it. And now it becomes coracle searching time, which is my least favorite, especially when I don't have a sea slug. So what I'm thinking right now is all of his ships are separated. So he's probably going to have a separated coracle. Maybe in this corner, and maybe along this edge. So as he's searching, he's just gonna try and look for my coracle. He's not looking for my longboat, as you can tell. He does want to find my coracle first, for whatever reason. It doesn't matter what order he finds them in. If he can get the 5 shots in before me, then he wins. So I'm going over here. I'm just looking for anywhere possibly it could be. It's gonna be offset somewhere around here. I'm almost 100% sure about it. So here, 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 here. Here's a possibility. Nobody puts their stuff in the corner very much though, so it's unlikely. Here's a pretty big possibility. I went here first because I thought maybe he had it close just to trick me. He is a decently high scorer, almost 600, even though he has a low win rate. But I was playing an intense game at the time, so I did not know that. But I do think that putting it close by would have been a possibility. It would have been a possibility. That's why I went there. Let's just watch this play out. Yeah, I'm going along this path. It's a very high chance, and it's a very high chance it's going to be here as well. I did the corner in case you trick me. Like I said, tricking is. I'll show you another game where you do want to be careful about people trying to trick you. And going around something that is like a weird shape, like the plus shaped, although plus shape isn't that weird, it is a bit weird. Until my hide something in there, like they hide in the center of an eel. I have had that happen a bit. And here he's taking out my longboat, so I'm definitely trying to find where it is. I go here because I'm still thinking he's trying to trick me, because I just came out of a game where I was tricked, where someone putting it pretty close by. But now I'm just gonna go back to what I was thinking earlier. It's gonna have to be on one of the offset, and this is the most offset and most obvious position, and that's a win. Now here's one. The one I played right before this game, which is why I was very suspicious of that person. So here, like I said in the last game, I'm almost always gonna play in this what I call corner offset corner, super offset corner, on this map right here, with this deck, which I think is very good, and I highly recommend doing it. It's 100% free. You don't need to unlock anything extra from a battle pass, a season pass. Just these boats, 2 attackers, 2 revealers, and I really like to spread them out. So you have Killer Squid first. Always do your first attack here. Killer Squid here. Sea Slug around. You see if you can find out if where you can longboat after you get your Sea Slug. After you have done your Kraken. So Killer Squid right here. Then right now, 100% this has to be a whale. It has to be a whale because it didn't reveal the kayak. So I'm already saving my longboat for this. Now Sea Slug. I'm going directly after my squid. It's gonna search around. Now I like to go around the edges with my Sea Slug on my first Sea Slug, because you do want to keep your opponent's ability in mind where you're putting things. Which is also why 131 I saw this badge too. I'm thinking he has sonar. That's why I put my coracle in the middle. I'm thinking he's gonna have sonar. He does have sonar, but it's not the one I was expecting. And most people sonar in the corners on the first view. So that's why I like to put my coracle in the middle when I think someone is going to have sonar. Now here, after the Kraken to confirm, I found it is definitely 2x2. And then now, this leaves me open to a very good play. Longboat everything, because I have 6 shots. So I'm going to, just in case it's something weird, like, I don't know, if he did something really weird with it, I'm just going to log with the revealed ones only. I'm not going to take out the whale, because I think a whale is much more of a threat than a 50% chance for octopus, which isn't a threat, or 50% chance for a raft, which is a bit of a threat. But he's already going to take this out anyways. My squid. Takes out my squid. And also, with lower level players, why I don't like to put my coracle next to anything, because lots of times they have the ones which attack in a pattern, which will take things out next to them, even if you don't mean for it to happen. Now he has a useless octopus, almost completely useless. Now I use my slug here to open up a coracle path, because I do want to use my coracle as soon as possible. So I just coracle this. Nice, easy. Take on an octopus. Now I'm left only with a kayak. This is going to be a very painful search. But as you can see, I've already won the game. Right here, he leaves after this shot, realizes I'm going to win, and I just have to search through. Kind of boring after this. And here, I'm searching all around this corner. I'm like, it has to be around here somewhere. I mean, look at what he did. He spread everything else out. Just moving around, using my slug. And I'm also trying to create somewhat of a checkerboard pattern by going around. And then here, this long might seem like, wow, that's such a lucky shot. But as you can see here, this kayak positioning would not be optimal. Even if he is a low score, almost nobody would put their kayak right next to a 2x2 thing, because that would leave it very open to vulnerabilities where they go for the other side of the 2x2. And then you see here, why would I go for a longboat here? Well, obviously, I want to keep my coracle building. The coracle, like the offset for the coracle, because remember, it reveals a random tile when you use a regular attack. And since the kayak reveals itself when it's hit, I can use the longboat to instantly kill it in one move. And why would I go here out of every place? I mean, I have all these options. Here, in the corner, it's kind of stuck in between everything. Doesn't seem like that good of an option. Here, also in the corner, not that good of an option. I've already explained here. Here and here were my two main suspects. I'm gonna go here because I feel like it's offset here. It's only a little bit offset here, and it seems like more of a new play. That was it. This is really just instinct, though, and I win pretty easily, pretty handily. Still 3 of my ships up, and that's why I'm saying this is a very, very good deck if you know how to play it. It doesn't require that much skill. You can just use, like I said, here, squid. You're probably gonna grab something. If you grab something where, like in the past 2 games, where I was able to find exactly where, pretty much exactly what it was, you can also use the sea slug to help you to scout around the map, find out somewhere where you can coracle or where you can longboat, whichever one is more optimal. This leaves you with a ton of options. You have a very high skill attacker, a pretty low skill attacker, which has 2 supports, and all you need to do is be able to find the right things, position your coracle in the proper position so they won't take it out, and then just go around and destroy everything. Pretty awesome, pretty easy, pretty fun, great deck overall.